All right, here we go.
Want Cody.
We want Cody.
Rocky sucks.
Rocky sucks.
We want Cody.
Rocky sucks.
We want Cody.
Rocky sucks.
We want Cody.
Rocky sucks.
Welcome to TF Auto, the 24/7 podcast. This is 24/7 Lou, and that's
Ric-Hard saying, "We want Cody."
And that's
the one-man band, and Rocky sucks.
Yeah.
The controversy has invaded us here. You're welcome to TFS Pod. This is a wrestling podcast home of super fans slapping each other with facts, opinions, and predictions. Also, the home of Goldie and your girlfriend's favorite show. Yes, folks. In this episode, we'll talk about Vengeance Day and what is going on out there in the audience in the WWE universe.
We know what's going on. We know what's going on. Put Cody in the match.
Oh, yes. All right, before we get to that, we're gonna talk about Vengeance Day, do a recap of that. As you can see the picture we have on screen. Our two Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic winners.
No. The two winners of Vengeance Day. That's right. I can't help but notice. Lou, is that I can't. Is that your head in the background just watching from envy in the stands while other people get points?
Oh. And now that you mentioned that, oh man, band, give us that line that some people love.
Well, I definitely love it.
Some people,
scoreboard.
All righty, woo! Scoreboard standing brought to you by. Whoa, that's not the correct. Wait a minute, that's not the correct one. This is not. Hold on, this is not accurate. Real talk. Get this presentation off my screen.
What happened?
Here we go. No, it's the wrong. It's the. Hey. You know what? I'm too caught up in it. So while I do this, here we go. Let's practice the chant one more time. We want Cody.
Rocky sucks.
We want Cody.
Rocky sucks.
Yeah. Well, you get to that before you get the scoreboard there. Yeah. What is going on? In the WWE universe? Everyone's talking about it now. We're talking about it. What do you guys think about this controversy? What should happen?
Well, I think they're in the right. I think they're in the right track. I think now with Cody seemingly back in the mix. Yeah, good idea. They played it very, very well.
Oh yeah, heel rock, perfect. Guys, if you haven't seen, to all our viewers, if you haven't seen the Las Vegas kickoff press conference, watch the last, I want to say 16 minutes of it, of the live stream, because it just flipped all of WrestleMania on its head, and now it looks like we're gonna finally see some stuff. Seth was there, Cody was there, The Rock slapped Cody. They almost went at it on stage. Cody basically talked smack about the Rock's and Roman's family. But indirectly.
They talked about his family first, you know?
Yeah, you're right. You know what? And The Rock got booed. What chance? They told him, and he basically said, it doesn't matter what you think. You're going to like it. You're going to love it, whether you want to. And I know what else you're going to love. This scoreboard. This is the correct one. Here we go. Brought to you by your local bookstore. Folks, curl up in bed with a good book. I'm not talking about that digital stuff. Come on.
A pair of good books. A pair of good books.
A pair of good books. Just put them up against your face. Maybe make some weird noises. I don't know. Damn it, Lou! I can't get through this. Curl up in bed with a good book. Read, folks. We need to raise those literacy rates. We're losing to parts of Europe.
Curl up between those two books. Between the pages.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. You know, just unbutton. Wait a minute. Books don't have buttons. Okay. All right, enough about that. In the lead at 3 points. It's me, Ric-Hard.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you. Now, following behind me, it's Main Event Jeff at 1 point, but he shares it with a tie now because having recently won at Vengeance Day, we have also the one-man band at 1 point.
Yeah, baby.
One guy again.
Nah,
Just kidding. It's actually this one.
And everyone else is at 0, including viewers like you, folks. You know what to do. You want to submit predictions? You want to tell us what you think? Tell us what you think in the comment section. Do it. Do it. You know, I don't have Shia LaBeouf as a clip, but just do it. Anyways, that's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou.
All right, as we were just hinting off before we got to the scoreboard, Ric-Hard. So the press conference was setting up the fight between Cody and Roman and The Rock.
So Cody made his decision. He's going to fight Roman at WrestleMania. He said it blatantly. He said, "I'm the Royal Rumble winner. I can call my shot, and I'm not. It's going to happen at WrestleMania. I've made my decision." Like they pushed him to it. So. And then The Rock said, "Hold on," like he tried making it seem like, no, you're not getting involved. Like I've already committed to this, all that other stuff. Which and then when he slapped Cody, Seth got in there and while Cody was being held back, like, "Hey, you can't just run things around here. Like that's not how that works." This and that. I'm thinking, and this is how I would book it, because Rock's an executive. So you know, here we go. This is what I would do. Some people might not like this, so hear me out. You have Seth and Cody team up in a tag match, and the stipulation is, since Rock was under the impression that he's going to be in the main event against Roman, he says, "Me and Roman face each other in a tag match. If I win, or if my team wins, Roman's team wins, it's Rock versus Roman. If Cody and Seth's team wins, it's Roman versus Cody." And the stipulation would be, can Roman trust The Rock to be his future WrestleMania opponent and be friends in the tag match? While at the same time, can Cody trust Seth? And then, you play off of that, and then, I don't know, maybe Rock and Roman get disqualified or something. I don't know. But for some reason, I keep leaning to the idea that you swerve everybody by have Seth decide he wants to get selfish and get his win back against Cody, so he ditches Cody in the match. You think Cody's going to lose in what is now a handicap match? There's ref shenanigans, and Drew McIntyre comes out and costs Roman and Rock the match just so that he can get Seth greedily. That's what I'm thinking. Just because I want my boy McIntyre to get some cheers. What can I say? That's my boy.
So what are we going to have? We're going to have 2 main events, 2 co-main events, 3 main events. How many main events are we going to have on WrestleMania?
Lou, WrestleMania is 2 nights.
I know.
So there's obviously 2 main events.
2 main
Seth
events?
versus whoever. Seth versus whoever.
Co-main event, like on one night, I meant.
Oh, no, you wouldn't do that. Keep the
Are we
World
looking
Heavyweight
at
title match.
4 big matches? Are we looking at 2 big matches? What are we looking at?
2 and 2. The women's championship matches are going to be divided in 2 nights, and the World Heavyweight Championship matches are going to be divided in 2 nights. And then you're obviously going to do those tag team showcases again, like they did last year, which will happen on 2 separate nights. And Gunther's going to defend against somebody, I think. Orton's
That's what
got to
I'm
have a
trying to
match.
say, that everything is a big main event.
I don't know why. I don't look. I don't know why. For some reason, the craziest idea came to me, and I was like, "What about if you do Cody versus The Rock versus Reigns in a triple threat?" Because then after Cody, I feel like they're leaning towards a triple threat, but I could see them deciding to just go with Roman versus Cody too. But what you could do is you can have that triple threat happen, and then just to add some Attitude Era shenanigans, like Damian Priest decides to cash in and makes it a fatal four-way.
Yeah. You see, now that too. The cash-in hasn't happened yet. That's what, oh my God, there's so many loose ends.
That would be nuts.
Look, all I know is Cody better finish the story, okay?
Just eat the damn oranges.
Yeah, because I don't want to hear a certain person talking about Cody's not finishing the story, man. The Rock's gonna win the title.
Says the person that only watches Raw like or 8 times a year or something like that.
What?
I said that. I said, oh man. Yeah, Lou, you should have gone on the trip. You should have heard some of the crazy stuff.
Oh my God, it was oh my God, it was.
Some people were not happy that Cody run post Rumble. Let's just put it that way.
Which is obviously
people were talking about TKO stocks cratering, like how viewership would go plummet to 0.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was like guys, seriously, man, come on, dude.
You know, they were like, let me tell you. They said, let me tell you what's gonna happen in wrestling. It's from somebody that watches wrestling 8 times a year.
Get out of here! Come on, man. You know what? TFS Pod has shown us one thing. If you're gonna step up and make some comments, you better have something to back it up with.
Exactly.
Not with like I watch it like every other week, every other month, or something.
Yeah.
And by the way, just to say, I don't mean just like how to make TFS Pod look so good, but also if you're gonna talk about that, you better know about AEW. You better know about Impact or TNA, whatever they're called now. I mean, you better
know about NXT. We've had some people legit tell us in chat rooms, "Hey, those guys. I don't know why people are excited about these guys. They're NXT guys. I've never heard of them." And I'm just like,
"Oh my God."
You know what I'm talking about, Lou. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know. And and also too, but from the back end of this stuff, I can see how AEW now with Will Ospreay on AEW, and who knows who else could be coming in from New Japan into AEW. We're getting a lot of stuff as wrestling fans to enjoy about wrestling. So it's a good time. It's a good time still.
It's a great time.
Right? Like
it is a wonderful time.
Also, we saw Scott D'Amore was released from TNA. So who knows what could be going on there about maybe a company being sold or not being sold or what's going on there. So who knows where he'll pop up again? A GM of a certain brand, maybe. Who knows?
I don't know about that. Maybe he becomes the head of ROH if they really. I don't know. I don't think they'll move him. I don't think they'll move him to NXT, but that'd be cool. Look, I want to say this about Scott D'Amore. He's the only pro wrestling executive, and I'm not counting the Elite on this. That's one of the boys. But he's the only pro wrestling executive that I'm aware of that's done a flaming table spot. And that deserves some respect, because he got put through a flaming table by, I believe it was Bully Ray and Steve Macklin at a pay-per-view last year. So that's somebody who worked hard. I didn't know he was with TNA for so long through some of the dark times, help them rebuild. It's a shame. It's a shame that we don't know the details. Obviously, I'm not gonna speculate on that. I've already speculated on that privately. But it is true. Sometimes in management, there are people who are good for getting you through a crisis, but they can't handle the day-to-day. But I don't think that applies to Scott D'Amore. Scott D'Amore did some great work as an executive for TNA, formerly known as Impact, formerly known as TNA.
Yep. And a real executive, not no GM of a brand or something, or
Yeah,
the GM
not an executive for show, someone who actually also had to do like running the day-to-day stuff. So thank you for all you did, Scott D'Amore. Hope to see you more in wrestling. Come on. There's some people, there's some brands that could use some leadership roles.
Yep.
You know,
I agree.
You may be Canadian, but there's no reason you need to bow your head and say sorry. I'm leaving. All right, bad joke. People in Canada hate the show now. Great.
There go the numbers for Canada.
Oh no.
Who cares? All right, now let's dive into Vengeance Day, which I was trying to avoid, but I can't.
Of course you can't, baby. Vengeance Day.
There we go. Here we go. Vengeance Day. We kicked off.
What was that? What was that spiel you gave, Lou, about how you were gonna have your vengeance? You were gonna get your vengeance starting at Vengeance Day.
I remember next year.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Congrats to the one-man band with the write-in strategy, by the way. We caught that on the show, you know.
Oh yeah.
Well,
all right.
He went for the write-in.
We had our first match. Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker defeating Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams for the Cody Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Dusty Rhodes. So you want Cody so badly, you're just interjecting his name out of nowhere now. Look at
that. We want Cody. Sorry.
You're right. Rocky sucks.
So yeah, we have new winners, which I think we all well, not all of us went that way. Not all of us, but that was very bold because anyway, we'll see later on as the scoreboard went along. Oh, that was just one slide. That was bold. Someone didn't go with everyone else, but they were still in it. All right. So let's go to our next match.
That wasn't their only bold pick.
Yeah, this is the one that evened it up because everyone went Joe Gacy, but somebody went with Dijak.
And it evened their odds.
Yep, it evened the odds because then they got their point back, and it was all back to even there with all of us here. By the way, participating in this battle was Main Event Jeff, Randomizer, and Diesel.
Yep, costing me my perfect and everybody else.
Oh yeah, this is it. Yeah, this was it.
Yep.
You know, I don't know, and I wasn't following how Joe Gacy was being so annoying on this one.
Joe Gacy's doing he's trying to be the Bray Wyatt of NXT. Now I don't mean that as though he's failing. He's actually doing a pretty good job of it in terms of being creepy, doing weird stuff. The Legos or the toys on the table spot that looked like it could have been more painful, but they went with a safe route. Dijak landed far away from the toys on the table, so you know.
Oh yeah.
But it was still a nice spot. Came out of nowhere. They teased it, and then it came out of nowhere. But Dijak did win, doing his best 1990s, late 90s Big Boss Man impression. Very nice.
Huh.
Pulling out the nightstick, the shades, the jacket.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, I see what you're doing. I like it. That Big Boss Man impression. Nice work.
So
just have him come out in SWAT gear. Do it.
I wonder if this is going to be the change of where we don't see Dijak jobbing again.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Guy. That's a big guy that can get a push to, you know, for something at least.
Not just the big guy, but also like very athletic and talented. He can move in the ring. It's not like he's slow and bad. He can move. He can legit go.
Mm-hmm.
So, very very well done. Story-wise, Joe Gacy did look strong in defeat, I think. So it was pretty cool what they did. Very bold one-man band. They paid off, and even the score. Very good.
Yep, and the next matchup we have the Family versus OTM out the mud. I think everyone won this one, right?
Which is a terrible name, by the way.
Yeah.
Everyone except Jeff.
Yeah, what's up with
Got
that,
the
Jeff?
win. Oh, as I said, go back to that picture real quick. This was for all the video game fans out there. This was GTA San Andreas versus GTA Vice City. And Vice City got the win. The right team won.
There you go.
And by the way, Adriana Rizzo, toasty. She's hot.
Yeah. And with the accent too. Very appealing. Very appealing to my ears.
Very athletic. Also, very, very nice.
Yep. So the scoreboard was now everyone had to accept the main event, Jeff. I don't know. Did that take him out of contention, I think?
Yes.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Yes, it did.
It did because he was the first one out, and then I know who the second one out. The guy who picked Perez. That was me.
That was you. We got to talk about this match. I think this match was the best match of the night, by the way. I'm going to go on record saying best match of the night, only because twists and turns all around. They both brought it. The shenanigans. I had no idea that NXT had their rookie breakout contract. You had interference. She came out. I didn't know Lyra Valkyria has an obsessed fan. It looks like they're going with a Mickey James angle, a la 2006. So very nice homage to previous women's wrestling. Really cool. And overall, just superb. Way to go, Lyra Valkyria, by the way. And it looks like she's moving on to bigger and better things because Roxanne Perez, and I'm sorry, I forgot who it was that interfered in the match and interjected and made it a triple threat. They were brawling backstage afterwards that had to get broken up. And I was like, and I don't know about you, for all the Godzilla fans out there, I was saying to my TV, let them fight.
Let them fight.
Let them fight.
Let them fight.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
okay, let me ask the one-man band. Why'd you go with Lyra Valkyria to win this one?
Just because I feel like it hasn't been long since she won the title, and I feel like they want to give her a little more exposure.
Okay.
So yeah, and I don't know. I just feel like Roxanne Perez. I have a strong feeling she's gonna get called up soon.
Yeah.
So I think it would make more sense to keep Lyra Valkyria. Keep her with the title for a couple more months. I don't foresee her being called up this year. So yeah, I just felt like it'd be a good consolation to keep her as the champ.
After I saw the match, before the match started, I thought, I should have gone with her because, she hasn't had it that long, and sometimes you got to develop people. And Roxanne Perez, I think, is the top right now of NXT. I don't know if between her and Tiffany Stratton are the top of NXT, like all the women's talent there.
Well, Tiffany Stratton got signed to SmackDown. Fun fact. So it's now Tiffy time on SmackDown.
So you see, she's up there. Now we have, I hopefully Roxanne Perez, or unless we're gonna still keep her down keep her in NXT, not down in NXT.
There's long-term storytelling there. I think we're gonna see Roxanne Perez win back the NXT Women's Championship by the end of the year. But give it some time.
Or someone else, because you got to keep on developing people and bringing them up. So I see it now where you got to push Lyra Valkyria now. She's the one that is holding the wardrobe piece.
The wardrobe. Well, hey, that's no prop. She won that title, Lou. Okay.
That's not Goldie. I'm just saying it's not Gold.
Put some respect. Put some respect on the championship. It's not. It's not my Goldie. Get it right.
It's only been a month. Relax.
I've had it up to here with you, rebels.
So someone was eliminated in this one. That is me. And now everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. It was right there with you and the one-man band, the Ric-Hard and the one-man band, taking a lead by 1 point.
And we were guaranteed the win by this point.
Yeah, by that point, yeah, because you both had the same picks on this one. So even if you lost both of them, you still would have won.
Yep. Just like this upcoming match, the result was decisive, and there was no question about who was winning.
Oh yeah. That's an impressive champion. What is it? Obi?
Jeez. Oh man, I feel mean. I'm struggling with his name now. It was Jima Obi.
I don't even know who you are.
Jesus.
I like that.
It was something like that. I'm sorry. Big dude that had 100 pounds on Dragon Lee in this match. Like the size difference was ridiculous.
On Rey Mysterio Jr.
I almost said Callisto.
Oh, come on,
Kalisto.
dude.
Oh my god. Oh.
By the way, my joke is a bad reference because I'm just saying because Mask Guy we know in WWE. But
Yeah,
Dragon Lee
Mask
has
Guy.
that lineage of what he's done, so that's fine. That's right. I mean, yeah, this is a victory for the champ. Champ retains. By this time, you guys just patting the lead, and then we get to the last match. Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov versus Trick Williams.
By the way, his theme is great. Let's
And
not kill
this picture does no justice to this man because he's not bleeding.
No, well, both of them got busted open really quick in this match.
Yeah, but really
Carmelo
quick
Hayes
was Dragunov. Dragunov is always has to bleed in every match, and he always has to
under
be
the
off.
nose, under the nose for Dragunov, and Trick Williams was bleeding from the mouth. But I want to say why this picture doesn't do justice. Okay, all right, Lou, this picture doesn't do justice because let's face it, this match was more of a handicap match. This was Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov versus Trick Williams.
Yeah, indirectly,
but it might as well have been. At least, I want to say on 2 occasions, Carmelo Hayes attacked Trick Williams. There was the spot on the outside where he goes for a swing on Ilya Dragunov, which, by the way, would have gotten Trick Williams disqualified. And let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Where he inadvertently missed and then went immediately down for a chop block on the bad knee that got injured in the tag match at the beginning of the night.
And also,
there was the ref bump.
Yeah. Oh, the ref bump. Hey, the ref came out quick enough. The next ref came out really, really fast. So
yeah. The audience counted a whole 10 seconds before the ref came out, but that's quick in referees coming out the time.
Yeah, because they always have him. They always keep the same guy in there. So anyway, we had the champ retain, but then a bit of a change there with a swerve there with Carmelo Hayes on attacking Trick Williams, which left everyone yelling out Carmelo sucks.
Carmelo sucks.
And then on NXT, the post Vengeance Day show, Carmelo Hayes revealed that he was the one that had attacked Trick Williams, and he was the one. He was the masked man that attacked him. So so this story, which we knew was going to happen, they're gonna turn Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes. It's happening now, so I don't know. Let's see. And then the post show. So I want to mention Dijak attacked Dragunov. So, but I thought we already saw this match already. But I don't know.
We have seen this match already, but Dijak now has a win under his belt, and he's going to get another shot, I think. And who knows? Yeah. Maybe he wins. I think.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Now, in terms of Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes, I just want to say, I feel like this was, based off of, maybe this is just me talking, but like maybe it was envy from Carmelo Hayes. He didn't like the attention Trick Williams was getting, but there's better ways to resolve this. Let's face it. Attacking Trick Williams was not the way to resolve this. Come on. Like,
violence has never solved anything.
I'm sorry, Ric-Hard. People are going there, good, hard-earned money to watch people fight, not debate or something. Hard-earned money to slap each other around.
Look, man. I'm just saying. You know,
There is absolutely no need for a table in a wrestling match ever.
I'm just
Heck,
saying.
why is there a door? Why is there a door underneath?
No.
man.
You want to talk about crazy weapons under the ring? What was it during the match with and I know we're jumping around here. It was Joe Gacy versus Dijak, and one of them pulled out the box of Legos. There was the box of Legos, which why was that under the ring? Why was that under the ring to begin with? And then not only that, why were there 8 rolls of duct tape all under the ring? Like what sort of like crisis planning was going on in somebody's head that they're like, yeah, we might need duct tape. Let's have a lot ready.
Well, that was a good spot too. Having Dijak covered up with duct tape over his eyes and trying to defend himself as Joe Gacy tried to attack him. That was a good spot.
Yeah.
That was a good spot.
Yeah, and he still won. He was blinded, but he still won. Very, very impressive.
I think I maybe had duct tape on my eyes.
Wait a minute. Why is One Man Band's crown bigger than mine if we both had the same final score?
Oh, you noticed.
Bro, who's our editor? Who's our editor? Who do I gotta complain about this?
What? It was a big night for the One Man Band. What are you talking about?
Unbelievable. I mean, congrats to One Man Band. It doesn't change the fact that the final score is, I mean, what is the final score again?
That's a 5-2. Oh no, I mean,
we don't know. The overall score. I still got a point. I still got a point from it. So it doesn't matter what you do with the crowns, editor. I'm still in the lead.
I know you have 3 points, and I have 0. Happy. I have 0.
Yes, Lou. Yes, I am happy. Lou, because
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
Okay. I hear you. So yeah, this is our recap for Vengeance Day. We saw a lot of odd signs out there, right?
Yes.
Crowd.
At least 2 to 3 signs saying we want Cody. The movement was real, and this marks the second time that CM Punk, post not being able to continue being a part of the WrestleMania road, is responsible for affecting the main event of WrestleMania. Think about it. He did it in 2014 when he walked out, and he's doing it again in 2024 when he got injured. I'm not saying he got injured on purpose, obviously. You know?
Yeah.
But what a moment.
Also, too, this is February. We will be talking about later on our predictions battle for Elimination Chamber in Perth. And then also
Australia! WWE goes to the land down under.
Yeah, but first, before that, it's going to be No Surrender from TNA on February 23rd, 2-3. Let's see what happens on that one. So, yeah, we have a lot of predictions battles to go for Ric-Hard to lose.
Whoa, lose.
What?
Lose? What? Lose? That's not happening.
All right, so One Man Band, how do you think that you'll get to overpass and overtake Ric-Hard for the title?
Consistency. Just make sure I get the right picks in and just go with my gut. Like, don't second guess myself, just go with it.
Hey, it worked. You got the point. And there you go. Everyone else, including me, I'm gonna start writing that stuff down.
Do it.
Huh.
All right, so yeah, but yeah, that's the episodes. Let's see and anyway, so we might not have none to speak about next week. Maybe not. Who knows? If anything really breaks out there that could happen that make it even much more exciting in the wrestling world, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
We may find out who's facing Seth Rollins at WrestleMania next week.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy.
We might chat about it. But until then, take care, folks.
Woo!